What's up, America? Neil here with Geauga Firearms Academy. Thanks for watching. Today we are going to go on to episode 3 of our self-defense series. So I have Saul back today. Thanks again for coming in. More abuse, he loves it. So you guys are lucky you get to get that experience. Today we're going to look at posturing, body posture, how we want to stand for striking defenses, especially when we first get into a situation that may or may not become an altercation. Let's say that there's some type of altercation that could be happening. Maybe I dinged his car, whatever the case is, and he's upset and angry. Maybe he's just drunk. I don't know. But the first thing I want to do is I want to put myself in a situation where I don't immediately escalate the situation. So if Saul were to say, hey man, you dinged my car or whatever the case is, if I immediately do this, obviously I'm the one that's going to push that one into a fight. So what I want to do is I want to, one, act submissive, like, hey, let's calm this down because I want to de-escalate this if I can. That's obviously my first situation. But two, I also don't want to leave myself exposed. I also don't want to do the tough guy stance, which you always see, which is this. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? That's about the dumbest thing ever. Because, I mean, if he does have any intentions of hitting me, I just made it pretty easy. This is not too good. Two things. One, as far as posture, I can always just put my hands up like, hey, I don't want any problems. The other one that I really like, though, especially because I have the man here, is I actually like to just put my hand under my other arm here, and then put my hand like I'm really listening to what he has to say. Okay, yeah, hey, listen, no problems. And for one, it looks more natural, okay, and two, I still have my hands up in a defensive situation. So that even if just out of crazy, he just throws a right hook, okay, I can still cover everything here. But the point is my hands are here. Now, the next thing is I want you to take 3 steps back, just 3 steps back, and now I just want you to walk up to me, but in your mind I want you to do it so that when you get close enough that you would be in a position to hit me with whichever hand you would normally punch me with. So just walk up, and stop. I want you to look at his feet, okay? His feet tell me right now that he's probably right-handed, and we already gave that away because he went to already swing. So one of the things that I'm looking for is how his posture is by the way he's standing. Now there's no guarantee that because his right foot is back that he's right-handed, but that's a pretty good indication because if you wanted to hit me as hard as you can, which arm would you use? Right? Yeah, he's going to want to come back and bring that in. So the first thing that tells me is look at his feet. All right, so that's number one. As soon as I see that this could potentially be a confrontation, I see the way he's standing, I have my hands up either this way or this way. The next thing I want to do is I want to actually come off to the right. I want to step to his left foot, his front foot here, because if I do that simply just by moving a little bit to the left, now I've automatically created more distance. So even if he tried to hit me from here with his right hand, how would you have to do it? He's going to have to come way forward. He's probably going to take another step. So simply by moving that, so we're here squared off and he's giving me some issue and maybe he's planning to do something, so I'm going to be listening to him. I'm just going to move sideways like this. And again, it doesn't make any difference what side you go on. The other thing I want you to note is I have my firearm on me here, and I'm just doing this for the purpose of I'm probably going to be concealed carry, as you should. And so I just want you to see the relationship of where my gun would be in this whole entire situation. So again, I've got my, hey, I don't want any trouble. I got my distance management here. I don't want to get too close, and I'm just simply backing up a little bit to his offside. Now let's say that he goes to throw a strike. One thing that I'm looking for is not necessarily his hands or necessarily his eyes at this point. If I feel like there's really no way I can de-escalate this and he's probably going to strike me, I'm going to put my gaze right here at the center of his chest. That's something that I like to do. Because no matter where he starts to move his shoulders or his hips, I can automatically see something's about to happen. So from here, I'm kind of gazing in this area here. If he goes to pull back to hit me with his right, I'm going to come in immediately, okay? And what I want to do is I want to hook this arm right there. Okay, I'm here. So if we start from here again, so I'm in my position, put your right foot back like you're going to clobber me. So he comes in. Okay, I want to come in tight like this. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I want to take away any space. What I don't want to do is come around and try to grab Saul this way because he has access to my gun. Okay, so what I want to do from here is come underneath. That prevents him from being able to grab my firearm. Okay, so again, from the start of this whole thing, whichever you feel comfortable with, go back. So I'm here. As soon as I see him move, I'm coming in here. I come up this way. As I do that, I'm going to put my hips underneath his hips and take him down to the ground. Okay, so let's just assume that he walks up to me, he's all angry, and whatever the case is, so I'm expecting something. Hey, I don't want any trouble, man. I don't want any trouble, okay? I'm just, what's the problem here? Just talk to me. What's going on? But he decides, hey, look, I'm too pissed off, and I'm going to strike you, so. I come in here, right? Remember, my arm, this one here, is under, not on top. Grab my gun. See? Now he's got access to my firearm. I don't want that. So I come up this way. As soon as I do that, now I'm going to step through, boom, like this. Now, I'm going to show you something. I know you think just because I'm bigger that this is why I'm able to do this. I'm using my body here as a fulcrum. I'm using almost no strength at all. I'm simply just letting them balance right here. Okay? Now I'm going to grab his tricep from here, and I'm a good training partner, and I want him to come back. So as I roll him, I'm going to set him down gently. That's obviously not going to be the case in real life, but we want him to come back.
Why'd you hit my car, man?
Hey, man, listen, I don't want any problems. Okay? Now from here, if I want to, and I have all this control here, I got a lot of options. I can go right into an arm bar. I can do a lot of things. I could go right into a defensive hold here, okay, and control him from this way. If I have nothing else, I could strike him easily from here. Whether I do just a hammer fist to the face, I can hit him here. If anything else, I can push him away and get out of there. Again, once I'm here, so we'll just start that he goes to swinging on the inside here. All I'm trying to do is I want my hands like hooks, right? And I'm bearing into him as hard as I can. Because I'm trying to stifle. So if he goes, I want you this time, when you go to hit, put some force behind it, okay? So just go strike. Do again, as hard as you can. Okay? So I'm literally making like a frame, okay? So as he strikes, I'm making this frame so he didn't have to compress my bones. It's not, what I'm not doing, just to be, don't go too hard because I'm not going to be able to stop you.
Yeah.
If I go down here, keep pushing. Okay, do it again. So see, now I'm just using my elbow strength, I mean my tricep here, trying to use my elbow. The difference being that if he goes this way, I got my weight into him and I'm using my structure here. Big difference. You feel the difference?
I feel the difference.
So even if I'm late when he swings, so if he goes and I'm too slow, I'm still, even if he's all the way here, I'm still using my structural alignment rather than muscles, which he'll just come right on the top and take me down. No question about it. Second thing is, as I'm here, okay, I'm up here, I'm not going around his waist because one, grab my gun, okay, pretty easy. Two, I want to start this motion. I want to try to get this off balance motion so that I'm driving this way, and then as you can see my posture, I'm driving towards him. I take a small step if I need to, okay, from here, rotating step, and now I got my hips. This is key. Let me come around. I need my hips, come back where you were.
Yep.
My hips right in front of his. So that, here, this way. You can see my hips are to the slight, that would be your right, right?
Yeah.
So there's a little bit more to the right. And so the reason that is I pick him up, he's just balancing now. You can see my legs here are taking all the strength, all the force. And then I just continuing the motion as I roll forward to take him to the ground. All right, so we're going to switch roles because who cares if I can do this? How many times have you done this?
Once.
Once. So again, if it's so complex that it takes years to master this, all right, so he's done this once. So again, we'll go slow, but you'll get the point. So I'm the bad guy here. So I come up and I swing, boom, he frames, swings around. So Saul and I were talking off camera there, and I wanted to bring up another little quick concept for you, kind of even simplifying this down even further. And so in this particular case, I don't know if he's throwing a jab, I don't know if he's throwing a cross, I don't know what's going to happen. But I just want a kind of a catch-all response. It may not be as good as another option, but just as a general catch-all. So this is kind of what kind of looks like a rhino, right? So what I'm going to do is just cover my head like this, and I'm literally going to drive into him. And when I do that, as I drive in, I'm going to catch his body, okay? So Saul here, I don't know what he's going to throw. I got my hands up, he's going to do something, so boom, I hit him here first. You got to understand how important that first impact is, boom, because I set him off a little bit. And even if I don't, because he's so much bigger and stronger than me, even if I'm here, that's fine. I'm at least protecting myself from this impact, whatever it may be. And so from here, I'm stepping around. So boom, I'm in here, and I step around this way. Notice I got a foot on the front and a foot in the back. Okay? So I also have my hands clasped. You can see he's already bending. So I'm driving my head this way. I don't want my head out here, where if he does have any wherewithal, he can clock me with it. He can still hit me here, but I'm pretty tight and this is moving fast. So this is nice and tight. I'm pulling in this way. You can see his posture. And I'm literally driving with my knees too down the ground. Alrighty guys, I hope you liked that one. You got a little something out of it. We're going to again continue some more of this stuff, breaking it down for you, trying to make it easy. The best thing I can tell you here is you're not going to be trained from watching a video. This is something that I'm always encouraging you to find local experts in your area to really help you work these things out, but you don't know what you don't know. So these are some concepts that will really help you hone in what you're looking for. Like us on Facebook. You can find us at Geauga Firearms Academy. Please, please, please share these with every person that you can. Help us spread the message for everything that we're trying to do for you guys here. We really appreciate that. And of course, I also like thumbs up if you like the video. All right, buddy, here it is. It's your big moment.
And remember, it's better to be judged by 12 than carried by 6.